Hello again, I'm Andy Olson, Echozoe Ministries. Thanks for joining me for another installment of Lessons in Logic. For this installment, we're talking about the appeal to the people, and also called the bandwagon fallacy, and as we get in here, we'll show that sometimes considered the same fallacy, but you could break it into two separate fallacies. But really what either does is it uses popularity to prove a point. Now, the way that we would break this down, if you're going to break it down into separate fallacies, is that appeal to the people really is going to push people towards popularity as evidence of authority. They want to attempt to prove facts, whereas the bandwagon is trying to change your opinion. It's going after evidence of quality. So quality versus authority. Prove facts versus shaping opinion. We see this one in Scripture in Luke 23 as the crowd starts shouting Barabbas. And they're choosing Barabbas to be released over Jesus, and they're appealing to popularity, appealing to the people, appealing to popularity instead of guilt, because really we know that Barabbas was likely guilty of the crime that he was convicted of or facing the capital punishment for, whereas we know for absolute fact that Jesus was not guilty. And so rather than appealing to guilt or innocence, they invoked this fallacy, appeal to the people. So pretty simple, and again, you can look. It does help sometimes to break that down as two separate fallacies, but for the sake of this, you can see that it's just as easy to explain them both at the same time. But appeal to the people or the bandwagon fallacy. So that's the latest Lessons in Logic. Thanks again for joining me for this installment. Again, the address on the screen, you can take a look at all that we've got so far, as well as the original series that we did a few years ago with Eric Dauma. And we'll be back in about a week with another installment of Lessons in Logic.